Hey everyone, this is Mike. Today's video is going to be a quick overview of the live letter for patch 5.55 and also the roadmap leading up to Endwalker. It was a very short live letter, so let's just get right to it. Patch will be coming out on May the 25th, in other words about a week and a half from now, and we'll introduce our final relic content. If you want to get access to this relic content, you need to have finished the 5.4 main scenario quest and the 5.45 Save the Queen story. We will be able to acquire the final form of our relic weapon, which will be slightly better than the savage weapons, and also new relic armor. New content will be a second Bozja zone called Zadnor. You can increase your resistance rank from 15 to 25. Will be new skirmishes, critical engagements, new 48 player large scale assault, the Dal Riada, which will be the equivalent to Castrum Lacus Litore, and then there will also be new 1v1 duels for you to challenge, basically Bozja 2.0. New to Zadnor though are the resistance honors. These will be unlocked once you reach resistance rank 25, aka the max rank available, and once at rank 25 you can continue to gain metal, aka the thing that you use to level up, but now it can be used to acquire proofs of metal. These proofs of metal can then be exchanged for 3 types of honors that will increase your stats inside of the Save the Queen areas. Seeing how they said Save the Queen areas, this makes me think that this will also apply to Bozja and the Lubrum Reginae as well. 3 stats you can increase will be your damage output, your maximum HP, and your healing output. So this will probably be a nice way to future-proof the Bozja content as well, as you will be able to make yourself really powerful to make it easier to take on the content alone or in a smaller group of players. Layer on top of that essences and lost actions, and you're gonna be a pretty strong player once you've maxed out all of these different stats. As I mentioned before, this will be the final upgrade to the relic. The quest will become available upon unlocking Zadnor during the storyline, and once you have completed your first relic, the following ones will have a different process. If we think back on the previous relic step, we had 3 steps in total, with the second one only needing to be completed once, so I'm guessing this will be somewhat similar to that. Moving on to trials, there seemed to have been a problem with desinting gear from certain trials, that they would not yield crafting materials, which if you want to make the shiny version of the weapons, you would need this crafting materials, so that is going to be fixed in 5.55 as well. Last but not least, let's take a look at the roadmap leading up to Endwalker. So first off, we have patch 5.55 on May the 25th, just talked about it. Then the Make It Rain event during July. Important to note here is that the 7 stands for July itself and not the 7th of July. So keep that in mind when looking at the other dates on this roadmap as well. They're just indicating the month, not the actual release day. After that, we have patch 5.57 and 5.58, somewhere between June and August. These won't have actual content in them, but they will introduce things like the Echo into what I would imagine is the diamond weapon, maybe into Eden's Promise Savage. In one of these patches, Savage should also be unlocked, so you can farm it as much as you want, and I believe they normally double the cap on the weekly tomestones as well, so that you can be all geared up to farm the dragon mounts, or if you just want to hit the maximum item level before the expansion hits. Speaking of dragon mounts, the diamond weapon mount should also be buyable in one of these patches. They will also be rolling out the data center travel test during one of these patches, I believe 5.58, so that they can test it, so that it will be ready for when Endwalker comes out. During August, we have the Moonfire Fair and the Rising event. I'm hoping this time around they bring back the jumping puzzle for the Moonfire event, because I don't think we had one last year and I've always quite enjoyed those. And then during September, we have our final event, which will be the Final Fantasy XV collaboration, making a return for those that have missed it. If my memory serves me well, we could obtain the Noctis attire and the Regalia 4-seater mount from the event, so I imagine that those will be making a comeback for this one as well. And then it's just waiting on Endwalker to come out in November. For those that didn't catch the date, November 23rd will be the official release, but if you pre-order the game, then you will get access during the early access period, which starts on the 19th of November instead. And that was all of the important information that was given during the live letter. So with that, I want to thank you for watching, I want to thank my Patreons for their support, and I'll see you in the next one.